Track meteorologist Ashley Gann. You're tracking some rain, nothing like what they're seeing out west.
Nothing significant, so that's good news. And to add to the floods and the tornadoes we've seen here, we've really just rounded out 2015 on a bit of a wild note, but starting off the year very quietly. Let's start out with look outside. Here's what I'm tracking this morning. We are tracking some cloud cover early on your Thursday and cooler temperatures. Temperatures in the upper 30s, but not quite as cold as it's been in mornings past. Although it still feels like 35 degrees outside. Winds are out of the northeast at around 6 miles an hour. And you can see that cloud cover there in Birmingham, but that is just ahead of the rain that's going to be moving in later today. Here's what I'm tracking for your Thursday. That rain should move out tomorrow morning, leave us a bit of a dry Friday, but weekend rain does return. Question is, will your weekend be a complete washout? I'll have that answer coming up in just a second, but let's talk first about temperatures, where we're seeing 30s from Gadsden to Pell City, lower 40s in Tuscaloosa this morning. So again, area-wide, we're seeing a bit of improvement with those morning temperatures, not quite as frigid as it was yesterday or the day before. We should be back in the 40s by 8 a.m. area-wide, lower 50s as we head towards the noon hour. Dry scan on the radar right now, but putting that satellite image in view, we can definitely see those clouds starting to push in from Mississippi. That's all ahead of this rainmaker that's moving in over the Mississippi Valley as we speak. A warm front will be lifting to the north, and it really kind of grabs that Gulf moisture, and it's going to be pulling that Gulf moisture northward. Winds are going to slowly start to shift out of the south too, so that will all enhance the probability of rain chances. You'll notice, though, it doesn't look like our futurecast is really trying to paint a broad rain picture, but I am going to call for isolated showers. It's really going to be the case of the haves and the have-nots overnight tonight. Some will have the rain and some won't, so not everyone's seeing the wet weather this evening, and most of this rain will fall while most of you are sleeping tonight. So really the only signs of the wet weather, unless you hear the pitter-patter of rain on your roof, you may wake up to some wet spots on the driveway tomorrow morning. Again, very isolated scattered rain early tomorrow morning, and most of that rain should scoot on out of here by Friday, I would say, just after daybreak. Few clouds remain for tomorrow afternoon, and then the return of some Saturday showers. As for today, mid-50s for your high. Overnight tonight, those clouds increase, not as cold, and we could still see some isolated showers mid-40s. As you're making some plans looking ahead, Jackson State takes on North Dakota State University for the big FCS title game in Frisco, Texas, where temperatures are going to be cool in the 40s, but no worries of wet weather out in Texas. And Alabama fans, you have a couple more days to plan, but as you're starting to pack the suitcases with your gear, it's going to look dry for that ball game. Kickoff temperature should be in the lower 50s, but remember, it's inside a dome, so it'll be a balmy 72 inside and rain-free. Interestingly enough, it's actually raining in Glendale the next couple of days before things dry out for the weekend. As for us, we're looking at some scattered showers late tonight, dry tomorrow, more rain to kick off your weekend, then it dries out and cools down for your Sunday. And that's a look at your Storm Track 7-day forecast, a look at the weather where you live this morning. Joining me live out in the field is